Hello guys. Hej världen. How are you doing guys? Hej, hur mår ni? Alla där ute. Mår ni bra? Här mår vi ganska okej. Lite feber, lite snöva, men that's fine. Here we have some fever. Some nice mucus coming up and you know the usual cough still. But I'm back from that. So I promised you to talk about how it is to have a perfectly good job. Very good. You're making money. You're happy at work. You have good colleagues, and then you decide on a Monday morning to send an email to your manager that says that this is my resignation letter. Especially when you had a meeting with her the Friday before that weekend. So my story is actually I was planning to work to the last of December before I resigned, but my mindset was in that state that we had decided to do something about our lives and start over. So when you have decided to do something like quitting your job and starting a new life from scratch somewhere else in the world, that you can see behind me, this is Thailand. It's February, it's hot, it's humid, and life couldn't be better. Period. So when you decided to do this, there's a couple of things, so many things. We started to, I don't know where to start in this. In this whole mess leading up to me and Annika leaving our jobs, we were renovating our apartment. We were selling off stuff that we didn't need anymore, and everything was happening at the same time. So I just told Annika that in a text message that I quit this morning. She knew about it, so that's not on that Monday morning. And when I sent that email, the relief I got from doing that. Remember, I liked the job. I still like the job. Best job I ever had. But my mind was somewhere else, and the relief I got was, I don't know, one of the best feelings I have ever had when it comes to work. Totally, period. It's ground shaking in one sense. You just cut away your livelihood. You don't have any more money coming in, because I'm gonna talk about this in another video. The parachutes, or whatever you're gonna call it in Sweden, the safety net they have in Sweden. Wow, it sucks. If you don't know, you don't have a clue on how many bits or pieces of information you need to gather to get something that's called a-kassa. That it's unemployment money that you can get from the government, or it's actually a-kassa. It's like a union, light version of union, where you pay money every month for all your life. And I've done that. I've been paying since I was 18 to the same union for a-kassa, and the amount of shit they put my way, and it's actually Unionen that is the union. So here you go, Unionen, go yourself, because you are some greedy son of a. It's okay to take money, but give money back, that's a whole nother ballgame, isn't it? So I said, to the hell with it. I don't care. I don't want any money. I don't want any welfare. I sent them an email actually yesterday. I wasn't in my nicest mood, but I think they have deserved it. They have deserved it so much, because they didn't even contact me from I was 18 to I'm 46, 47 now. Not once have they reached out to me. Not once. Unionen or kassan. And that is something to me that is totally unacceptable. And I've been paying you a fair amount of money, guys. Sorry for the sidetrack. So we quit. My manager calls me and said, yeah, but we had such a good call on Friday. And I said, yeah, we did. But did we really have a good call? Was she listening to the things that I wasn't saying? Was she really listening to the things I wasn't saying? Or was she listening to the things she wanted to hear that I was saying? Anyway, I love the company. It's good. If I would work for any company, it would be that company again. It's an American company with all the good ups and downs with that, but it's a good company. They have good culture. They have good compensation packages. They have good health care and everything like that. So there's nothing I'm regretting taking that job. Nothing. The only thing I may regret is doing this a bit earlier. But we're still up and running. We feel good. We're healthy enough to do this. The only problem here is saying, yeah, we're going to stay here for a while. Yeah, when are you going back? We don't know. We're going to go back when we want to go back, or somewhere else. So that's the problem we have now, is actually telling people that we're not really going home tomorrow. This is home, more or less. We're tourists, but this is home, right? And we have enough funds to last a while. And that's what we have been working for, to be able to do this, with all the ups and downs with that. So I quit my job. I didn't say I threw away a lot of years, because, as I said, I love that company, and I love working there because it's a lot of freedom. If you do your job, you get paid a fair amount of money. They pay you for what your time is worth. So there's nothing in that tells a story that I didn't like the job. I like the job. I like the colleagues very much, actually. I miss some of them, and you know who you are. But while working at a company like that, if you're Swedish and you're looking at this, it is different in every way. If you don't get it, if you don't understand what I'm saying, it's quarter to quarter you are living, more or less, because there's a street in the US called Wall Street, and that street needs to be fed. Enough about that. And it's different. It's reports all over the place. You say, yeah, we have reports, but this is different. You can have a report demand for a report on Friday afternoon, Monday morning, Tuesday afternoon, whatever day it is, and you are expected to deliver that to that manager. So there's a lot of difference, the cultural difference too. But the thing with this company was that you're allowed to be you, and as long as you're allowed to be you, that's usually a good place to work. That said, when I started at this company, I always said, sometime in the future you're going to get fired, no matter what. So PJ, what does that mean? What does that mean that you're going to get fired somewhere or sometime or whatever? There's organizational changes. in a company this big, an American company, and sooner or later it's going to change course, and your services may or may not be needed. That's the way it is. Just suck it up and find a new job, or find a new job inside that company, or find a new job outside the company, or start your own business. That's the reality of working in a highly creative, highly lucrative business. So that's it. That's more or less my story of quitting. I came home that night, opened a few bottles of beer, and just said, wow, best experience ever. The best experience ever is to quit your job if your mind is somewhere else. With that, I would like you, I won't beg you, I would like you to subscribe, and if you like or dislike this video, you see those thumbs, press it up or down. That's a good measurement for me to see if what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right. So subscribe.